Hello folks, I am the Psychic Pineapple, and this is the Pokemon Sword Wonderlocke. So, the basic rules for this run are that 1. If a Pokemon faints, it is dead. 2. I must catch the first, and only the first Pokemon on a route. 3. I must surprise trade that Pokemon as soon as I can. 4. Each wild area sub-area counts as its own distinct route. And another rule is if I find a shiny, I can catch it and keep it. Alright then, time for the boring stuff. So I chose Sobble as my starter, so that means Hop is going to take Scorbunny. Now, I can't Wonder Trade just yet. First, I'm gonna need to reach the wild area. To skip on forward a bit, I went to the Slumbering Weald, fought a spooky dog, and then left to the first route where I found my first encounter, a Skwovet. I promptly caught him, then went wherever the story told me until I encountered a Choodle, who I also promptly caught. I got into a few trainer battles along this route, but there really isn't much to say about them. It's the same thing, just use this one attack until it dies. It is the starting area after all. I arrive at Professor Magnolia's house and prepare for my second battle with Hop. Right, so I send out Choodle first against his Wooloo. And as you can see, I'm just spamming Water Gun over and over again. And so finally, I take it out with a crit Water Gun. Now for Scorbunny. Was gonna keep using Choodle, but I felt like he wouldn't survive too long, so I swap out the Sobble and just annihilate it with Water Gun. And then, pretty much do the same thing for Rookity. It didn't stand much of a chance. So I finally take the train out of Wedgehurst, where it gets stopped by a few Wooloo. So I head outside to receive my box link. And while I could Wonder Trade right now, I decided to head back to Wedgehurst to pick up one more Pokemon, because I wasn't sure if I'd be able to get a decent team quick enough to fight it. That's right, I go to catch my first encounter of Wedgehurst Station, Galarian Slowpoke. Now this was easily the most intense battle in the starting area. In this fight, Slowpoke kept using Yawn and it hit fairly hard. Now, I could only get it down to yellow without killing it, but then I just kept trying to use Pound while I was asleep, because Sobble's attack was lowered enough from the Slowpoke's growls that it wouldn't do much but chip its health into the red, allowing me to finally catch it. Now that I finally caught that Slowpoke, it is time to begin my surprise trades. Welcome to the team, Magikarp, Whiscash, Mudkip, and Ferroseed. Now, the Whiscash and Ferroseed I got are way too high level to actually be able to be used for a while. And Magikarp is level 18, and it's also a Magikarp. Mudkip, however, is only level 1, and you know what that means. It's time for her to gain some levels. So yeah, right now I'm mainly focusing on getting Mudkip up to a pretty decent level, but I'm also EV training her a little bit. As you can notice, I'm mainly fighting Squovit and Jewel, which are both used for training up HP and attack respectively. I'm also gonna be on the lookout for Waterfall, because Swampert is a pretty powerful attack, and having a physical water move on him has the potential to be pretty terrifying. Same thing goes with Magikarp. I actually use a Gyarados on my team, and it's one of my best Pokemon, and it with Waterfall can be pretty devastating to an enemy. And again, there's even B in this run. In my previous runs, she usually obliterated me, because I was just not prepared for her team, especially her Surfetch'd. But I feel like a flying type like Gyarados, with a same type attack bonus water move like Waterfall, or maybe even Bounce, if you can learn it by then, has the potential to just carry me through that fight. And it can be found in the wild area. It's sold by one guy in the bottom left corner of the map for only 3,000 watts. So please, sit back, relax, enjoy the nice music, and watch the grind for the next few minutes. So now we catch our first encounter of the wild area, a Vulpix. So I swap out to Magikarp because I don't want to kill it, because I kind of may have over-leveled a bit because I overestimated the levels of the Pokemon in the wild area. But I catch him and it's time to send him away. Welcome to the team, Hatena. And at this point, I'm just gonna head towards the guy who can tell me the waterfall TM to see if he has it today, as well as to collect a few watts along the way, and maybe even catch a new teammate. Now is a good time to bring up max raids. While I'm still a bit fuzzy on the details, I'm going to be ruling it as that only a limited number of raids can be done per gym, and only 3 max raids are allowed after I beat a gym leader, and I can only catch 1 raid Pokemon per 2 gyms. Now, if a Pokemon goes down during a raid, it's gonna come back with 1 HP, so I'm not gonna rule it as dying. Alright, first encounter of the Dappled Grove is an Electrike, who I use Nia to soften up a bit, and then switch over to Whiscash while I try to catch it. Welcome to the team, Claydol. Though, I was kinda hoping for a fire type, because right now Milo could crush my team. On my way to Motostoke, Nia evolved into a Marshtomp. In Westlake Axwell, I find my first encounter there, a Tympole. Then, over outside of Motostoke, I find a Snover wandering around. So, I add Charmander and Marini to my team, and now seems like a good place to end off. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please like it, and if you want to see more of my Pokemon Sword Wonderlocke, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification button. Have a great day.